Since taking office, Donald Trump and the Republicans have been making a lot of big changes in the same way that Godzilla made some big changes in Tokyo. But there's also been a liberal opposition growing over the past few weeks. People have started taking to the streets and making their voices heard.
Hundreds of federal employees gathered on Capitol Hill for what they called a rally to save the civil service.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on? We'll fight against DOGE. We'll fight Elon Musk.
Which key are we on? Oh, sorry, but that sounded so bad I had to cleanse my ears with an RFK Jr. speech. Were there any protests that aren't just singing?
There is a unique protest getting underway at the Kennedy Center. Two dance companies are staging a dance protest, as they're calling it, against the Trump administration's recent takeover of the Kennedy Center.
We have started to see dancers show up here to the Kennedy Center doing a dance called the Nelken line. It's by a German dancer that is pretty popular, they tell me.
Is this how white ladies protest now? I demand to dance for the manager. At least, you know what? At least they're getting out there, and these are regular citizens doing their best. It's not their responsibility to block the Trump agenda. That's on the Democratic Party. They have the talent and experience honed from decades of asking me for money. They will know exactly the most effective way to fight Donald Trump.
We need to change the conversation, and that's why I'm launching a new podcast.
Cool. California Governor Gavin Newsom is starting a podcast. I can't believe they rebuilt LA that fast. Glad you have the time. I mean, forgive me for not subscribing to the Gavin Newsom pomade hour, but I think the moment calls for a little more than polite conversation, although some Democrats are taking that very literally.
If you could speak directly to Elon Musk, what would you say?
Off.
Donald Trump and Elon Musk. I say Trump.
Ooh, okay. You guys kissed your lobbyists with that mouth? That's right, the Democratic strategy written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. Look, I get the spirit behind it, but cursing in politics doesn't exactly age well. The Gettysburg Address wouldn't have been the classic it became if it went 80 and a ton years ago. Not to mention dropping the F-bomb isn't really for everyone. I noticed Congresswoman Maxine Dexter had a little bit of trouble.
I am going to tell you that we do have to. I don't swear in public very well, but we have to Trump.
Oh, you are right. You don't swear in public very well. There are 1,000 ways to say you, and you found literally the only wrong one. I mean, unless she meant, we have to Trump. There's a sign-up sheet next to the stage. Suck him off. Suck him off. But not all Democrats are filling up the swear jar. Some have gone much more highbrow with a little resistance wordplay.
Every time you hear DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, you just remember it is the Department of Government Evil.
DOGE, which actually stands for Destruction of Government by Elon.
Just stands for Department of Gutting Education.
Dangerous oligarchs grab everything.
All right, okay. I see what you did there. I'm just glad that Maxine Dexter didn't join in. She'd be like, more like the Department of Glory Holing Elon.